So let's get into cybersecurity. So let's start with network security. So network security has three primary pillars. There's physical security, preventing unauthorized personnel from gaining access to network components. There's technical security, which is focused on protecting the data which is in transit on the network. And then we have administrative security. These are the security policies and procedures that control user behavior. So let's take a look at information security. Now there's a lot of different components. For example, there's confidentiality. And also within information security, we have things like non-repudiation, meaning a party can't deny having received a message or a transaction that another party sent them. So now let's get into application security. Now we're going to cover the OWASP Top 10, OWASP, the Open Web Applications Security Project. It keeps track of the leading hacks that hackers traditionally make, and we're going to start with SQL injection, consistently the #1 threat on the web. Another kind of hack is called broken authentication, where they're going to hijack credentials. So then we have a hack called sensitive data exposure, where they take advantage of bad crypto. So let's say in this case, with the hacker sends a malicious script to a vulnerable, previously identified vulnerable web server. Another kind of attack is referred to as the XML external entity attacks. Broken access controls is another sneaky way that the hacker can get your information. So let's say step 1, they log into a bank's website. Another type of security risk is simply called security misconfiguration, which is typically done by human error. We have cross-site scripting, which leverages weak websites. So step number 1, the hacker finds a vulnerable website that enables script injection. This one's a mouthful. Insecure deserialization. So when objects get stored, like they're created as objects, there's a process called serialization. Next, we have using components with known vulnerabilities. So here we have a hacker requesting a page using a known vulnerable component. Now, insufficient logging and monitoring isn't a vulnerability per se, but it comes about with the lack of proper logging, monitoring, and alerting. And finally, let's take a look at operational security, which comes with 5 primary pillars. And wrapping up operational security, we have pillar number 4, what is the threat level? And then finally, number 5, make a plan to mitigate the threats.